Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unpack the secrets buried in corporate filings. And today we've got a filing that's all about who's in and who's out, with a few other important details tucked away. Let's dive right into authID Inc.'s latest report of Form 8K that tells us about some significant changes happening behind the scenes. This report is dated August 18, 2025, and it's not about exciting new products or blockbuster sales figures. No, this is more of a behind-the-scenes look at the people running the show. Essentially, this is a current report filed with the SEC saying, hey, something noteworthy has happened that the public should know about. The company we're looking at is authID Inc. You might know them from their common stock trading under the symbol AU on the Nasdaq. Now, a quick look at their stock itself. It's common stock with a very, very small par value, just a fraction of a penny. This is pretty standard for many companies, but it means that over time, their stock price really reflects market sentiment rather than any underlying book value of the shares themselves. The main event here falls under item 5.2 of the form, which is all about changes in directors or key officers. Think of it as the company reporting a shuffle in its leadership team. So what happened? On August 18, Michael C. Thompson decided to step down from his role as a director of authID Inc. He was also a member of the audit committee, the governance committee. That's quite a few important committees to leave. The official word is that his resignation was for personal reasons, and importantly, it wasn't due to any major disagreements with the company about how things are being run. This is a common way to phrase it, suggesting an amicable parting. With Mr. Thompson gone, the board of directors didn't waste any time. They've brought in Sri Krishna Venkataraman to fill the gap on the audit committee. This is a critical role, as the audit committee oversees the company's financial reporting and internal controls. Bringing in someone new to that committee oversees the company's financial reporting and internal controls. Bringing in someone new to that committee signals a change in who's keeping a close eye on the books. Now, who is authID Inc.? They are involved in identity verification technology. In today's world, with so much online, secure and reliable identity verification is incredibly important for businesses. They aim to provide solutions in this space. The date of this change is August 18, 2025. This is a very recent event for the company. And who is signing off on this report? Edward Saleto, the Chief Financial Officer. It's the CFO's job to ensure these filings are accurate, so his signature here is a confirmation of the information presented. The report itself is dated August 20, 2025, just a few days after the director's resignation. This prompt filing shows the company is on top of its disclosure obligations. So let's talk about what this all means. Usually when you see a director leaving, especially from multiple committees like Mr. Thompson did, it's something we want to pay attention to. While the company states it's for personal reasons, any departure from leadership can create a ripple effect. The audit committee in particular is crucial for investor confidence. Bringing in Mr. Venkataraman suggests the company is focused on maintaining strong oversight of its financial health. In the world of corporate governance, these kinds of changes are always worth watching. They can signal internal shifts or a strategic refocusing. While this particular report doesn't give us any financial numbers to chew on, the management and board structure is the bedrock upon which financial success is built. A stable and experienced board, particularly on committees like audit, governance and compensation, is generally seen as a positive. A change here, even if explained as personal, can sometimes be a precursor to other events or changes in strategy. Now, looking at the bigger picture for authID Inc., their focus on identity verification places them in a growing and important market. However, like many tech companies, they likely face significant competition and the constant need to innovate. Decisions made by their board and executive team, including who sits on critical committees, directly influence their ability to navigate this competitive landscape and ultimately their financial performance. As an investor or even just an observer of the business world, keeping an eye on who is making the decisions and what their backgrounds are is key. A strong audit committee, for example, can be the first line of defense against financial missteps or fraud. The appointment of Mr. Venkataraman to this role is therefore a positive step, assuming he brings valuable experience to the table. Ultimately, what this filing tells us is that authID Inc., like any growing company, is navigating the complexities of leadership and governance. These aren't the headline-grabbing numbers that investors often crave, but they are the foundational elements that support a company's journey. The stability and expertise of its leadership are just as important as its revenue or profit margins in the long run. Now, looking at these changes more broadly, it's important to remember that leadership transitions are a normal part of business. What matters most is how the company adapts and how effectively its new leadership team guides its strategy. authID Inc. operates in a critical sector and the integrity of its governance will be paramount to its success. Alright, that's our breakdown of this authID Inc. filing. What's your take on these leadership changes and what they might signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description to continue the conversation. Thanks for watching. See you next time.